Uh-oh, come on, go. What's up, William the Unknown? Shout out. What's up, official Jamia? What's up, Sarah Davis? How are you? So listen, did y'all see that slap? Was that slap? Did Chris Rock deserve that slap? Did he deserve that slap? He said, "Put some respect on his wife's name, huh?" What y'all think about that? People are starting to hold people accountable for the things that they say. Comedy isn't the same comedy that it was years ago. Comedy has changed faces. Lexus Ice, are you there?
I'm in the building, girl. I had done did my line for the night finna go to bed and I saw that slap, girl. I done saw it slap and I'm like, what in the world? I done saw that slap, girl. That's
Well,
the slap of the year.
let me give you my perspective on that slap.
That's a
Somebody called me and told me to tune in and watch because I didn't know anything about it. And so when I did a replay of it, you can't, like I was saying earlier, comedy has changed faces. The comedy that Richard Pryor and Bernie Mac and Martin Lawrence and Cedric the Entertainer, the type of comedy that they did back in the day, you can't make those type of statements and things like that anymore. Comedy has really changed faces, and certain people are sensitive about certain things. We
exactly,
all
girl.
know
That
that Jada
doggone slap
said
done broke the
her hair
internet.
started falling out. Jada said her hair started falling out on Table Talk, so that's no secret. She didn't
Uh-huh.
know why her hair started falling out. And so for him to make a joke about CGI Jane 2 Part 2, that was hurtful because
Hmm.
even though he made a joke and made light of, she struggled with that with her hair falling out. And let me see who is this backstage. Y'all here, Jane? I'm struggling to keep this broadcast live. So we talking about that slap heard across not the world. But let me see who this is want to come up. Okay, I think we have two people. Let me welcome
Girl,
everybody real quick. I
girl,
know.
that slap. I'm back, girl. Yeah,
What's
I'm
up,
back,
Coco
girl.
TV? Sarah Davis. I hope I
Coco
official
said what's
Jamia.
going on. You need to let
Huh?
Coco know about this. Coco trying to see what we talking about,
Oh
girl.
yeah,
Coco,
Coco.
it was the
So
slap of the
Chris
year.
Rock was presenting that he was presenting. Oh my God! I just watched. He was presenting which award was it?
Cause I don't know. I just see the
But
slap. That's
anyway,
all.
he was giving the introduction or whatever, and about it was a husband and wife, and they were saying if the wife didn't win the award, the husband couldn't win because there'd be trouble in the house. And then he said something about Will Smith gonna win or something. They laughed, and he spoke to Jada. He said something like, "Hey Jada," and then he said something about GI Jane Part 2, and Jada has an issue with her hair falling out. And that's why she shaved off because she said she's taking the power back. So that's a sensitive subject. And when he made that joke, you know, She didn't. If you go back and look, she didn't smile. She didn't laugh
She
at that.
did.
Everybody
She
was
did.
laughing. She did not laugh. She
Exactly.
took offense
He
to
sure
that.
didn't.
So Will got up, walked to the stage. He said something to him. He drew. You know how you draw back and come back with that force when you draw back. He drew back and slapped him with his
He
whole
slapped
arm.
the
He
taste out
slapped
his
him.
mouth.
And for a minute, Chris Rock stood there like, "What in the? Did he just hit me on live television?"
He
He
just knocked
slapped
me
the
at
He
him.
was
taste
a
out
true.
his
He
mouth.
stunned him. He was a true professional because he kept going. If that had been me, we'd been still fist fighting, locked up right now.
Right?
But he kept going.
Exactly.
He was a true professional. And next time you don't talk about a man's wife like that. You watch what you say. Be respectful.
Exactly. But you
Everything
know,
out
Will
there is
came
not
back
funny.
crying, y'all. He came back crying and said
Oh,
he
I
had
didn't.
to
I
take
gotta
the
go back
time.
and watch it.
Lexus, he came back, but he said sorry to the academy, but he never said sorry to Chris.
See,
Oh, that
that's what
fight
And
messed
ain't
up on
over.
the left,
That fight
y'all.
ain't over. And then
What's
Tyler
up, Lady
Perry,
Otis?
Tyler
Tyler
That's
Perry
right.
Perry.
and Denzel pulled Will to the side doing a commercial, and Will did said Denzel said, I think he said somebody got to, the devil comes up when you try to when you rising up, you got to the devil or peek his head up or something like that. He said,
I
but y'all,
understand, but sometimes you got to
that
meet
was a
people where
slap for
they
the
at.
cheek.
He made an example out of him. I bet you
He
won't nobody
showed
else say
did.
nothing else about Jada's hair.
But the thing about it was, he made it seem like he had said something about her infidelity or whatever have you. All he said is G.I. Jane. It was a joke, and I thought it wasn't necessary for him to go up there and punch that man like that. But
But when
he,
you're dealing with something, and you know, women, if some women don't care about their hair, they'll cut their hair off. Hair grows back, you buy wigs or whatever. But when you
Mm-hmm.
want your hair and you have an issue with your hair falling out, you don't know how, and you can go back and look at the Red Table Talk. She said she struggled with that. She tried to hide it. She used hair wrap, everything, because she couldn't figure out why her hair was falling out. And she said she was embarrassed. And, she pride herself on how well she kept her hair. And so that was a personal issue. And for him to mock it on national
Mm-hmm.
television, Will
Exactly.
knows how deep it is for her. So listen, I'm not promoting violence, but he deserved that slap. He should have drew back and slapped him on the other side. That's my personal
listen,
opinion.
he
Coco
told,
said I
and
just saw
if
the
you,
uncensored version. Will said, "Oh yeah, he did when he went back to his seat. He said, keep my effing
oh,
name.
he
Oh,
cursed
keep
him
my
out
wife's effing name out your mouth.
Oh
Yeah,
yes, he cussed him out. Yep.
he
on it.
deserved it. Next time, people starting to be held accountable for things. You say you just can't get up there and make a joke out of somebody. Let somebody else be the laughing stock. People ain't going for that no more. It used to work back in comedy. Everything go and everything was accepted. Not no. Now you have to watch what you say. You really have to watch what you say, and you never know how a person to take it. And like I said, if it had been my husband and everybody laughing at me, he know the struggle I have with certain things. Somebody made a joke out of. I would expect him to defend me too.
Me too. You know something? That's the same. When I first watched it,
That's
I
right,
was talking to
Coco.
my husband. I said, "Now I looked over. I said, you would have came to my defense too." Now he probably wouldn't slap, but he sure would have. He probably he would have had some words for him. And
Jada said, he said, I smacked the S out of somebody talking about that. What you supposed to do? You supposed to get up and down. He had the Chris Rock. Chris Rock was stunned. He didn't know what if he should
he
run
ain't
off
no way
stage
here.
or cry or fight back. He didn't know what to do. He's At first I thought, is the TV frozen? He just stood
Yeah,
there
that
and
was
looked.
crazy. It was crazy. And but the thing about it is, do you think Chris is gonna sue him? No.
He
That's
probably will, and he has a right to, because everyone has, you just don't put your hands on people, but sometimes you have to just do what you have to do and let the chips fall where they may. He made an example out of Chris, and keep in mind, Will and Jada have been the laughing stock for a while now because of that comment she made back here
yeah.
about the infidelity and all that type of stuff.
Mhm.
So all of that's in the air, all those feelings right there on the table, and for him to just come and say G.I. Jane Part 2, that just put it over the top.
Yep, that was the
And
straw
see,
that
they
broke the
made
camel's
whatever
back.
sponsorships Will, has, and who else he's connected to, he put all that at risk tonight.
He sure did. He sure did.
Jackson, all of West Philly felt that slapping over here in Mississippi too. Coco said, also in front of all those people like that, don't joke. That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Don't joke like that. You okay? She said she think Coco said Chris Rock just gonna play it off and let it
Okay,
slide.
now I'm here. My
Apologize.
my phone died, but I'm here, y'all. I'm back.
I think that slap was well warranted. When and
Yeah.
then you just, I just don't understand how people feel that they just can make you a joke of, the pit of the joke. I don't understand and think it's okay. Some jokes are light and funny, and it's you can
Hmm.
laugh it out, but talking about her hair and knowing the backstory of it, he probably don't even know the backstory of it, what makes it so
I
bad.
know.
But I bet you he'll know going forward.
He needed it. I'm sure he gonna go press charges on him, and we're gonna be arrested and all that stuff. Because I'm
And then
seeing people
he
on
won't
social
spend an
media
hour in jail
talking about
when he go
it will
on.
finna go to jail for assault.
They'll let him out on OR. He won't even spend time.
But he needed that slap, y'all. He needed it.
Uncle,
It was well given.
I know True would have drug him across the stage.
I know that's right.
Yeah, Jazz, he deserved that slap. He really did. And Will drew back and came back. I think he probably warned him because he said something to him when he walked up to him. He probably said, "I'm finna slap the S out of you."
Oh
Woo!
my
Y'all, ML Davis said he ain't gonna slap now. He won't talk about nobody else, y'all. Chris Rock finna retire. He ain't finna be doing no jokes no more.
Oh,
God.
he gonna make a
Please.
joke out of that tomorrow when he get himself. Yes, he's probably got a little light case of whiplash right now. When he comes to the decision, he gonna make a joke out of tomorrow
Look,
morning.
Chris Rock,
Everybody
you
gonna
need
be
to go
talking
and
about it.
retire. He need to go
Yep.
and retire. Find him something else to do.
True said you already know. I know it. I know True probably they have to come people from backstage and everything. We have to come and try to separate them.
But Chris,
That's I
Chris
go to jail for mine.
was
That's sensitive. I don't like my. That's right. You can tell if you go back and look. You can tell that she felt a certain way
She
about
did. Yeah,
that
look at her
man. And she
expression.
looked
She
like
did
she
not
about to cry.
smile.
No,
Yeah,
she
she
didn't
didn't
like that.
smile.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. But
that was
now,
Talk
I
about
crazy.
wonder
when
if
then
Chris
his
didn't write
husband
the
would get
jokes though. But
huh?
y'all wonder if Chris didn't write the jokes and he was just reading the jokes
Okay,
off the
whoever
phone.
wrote the joke, Chris needs to go slap the S out of him. And so
Cause he done
you got him
got
slapped on national TV. Chris embarrassed. I'm embarrassed for
yeah, he
Chris.
was like, what? He was like, okay then. Like he wanted to cry, he was looking off
He thought
like,
somebody was gonna come from backstage and handle that, but no, they left you out there by yourself.
They sure did.
Whoever
They
wrote that
sure
joke
did.
left you out there by yourself. Going forward, these ghost writers and stuff, y'all better, you getting paid to write, but whoever's saying it, the material, y'all better watch yourself because y'all see Chris Rock is number one. They leaving y'all
he
out there to
got it.
dry by yourself.
He got it.
Mm-mm.
I
You
feel sorry for him, y'all. He done got slapped on TV and
I
nothing he
don't.
could do.
on
I really don't
international
feel sorry
TV
for
at
him.
that.
He was embarrassed, but watch what you say. Be more
Yeah,
conscious
you
of what
right.
you're saying.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Then you
That was a
told the joke
mess.
and moved on to something else, and Jada sitting there crying in the inside.
Uh-huh. Yep. Well, Will Smith done said keep his wife's name out y'all mouth. So
He
better
said
not
what he
I
do
don't
that.
think
said.
that was a written joke. I think because Will was sitting there laughing, and he just played off of Will laughing, and so
Oh,
Jada
okay.
sitting there said, "Hey Jada," and played off of that. I don't think it was a written joke.
I don't either. I don't either.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
But he know from now on. Be conscious of what you say, because people
Mm-hmm.
will get in their feelings and handle you on spot.
Exactly. And
And
he
that's a
was
true
handled.
example of what they used to say back in the day. It ain't even pull up on me. I forgot what they used to say, but that's a true example of having somebody right there, right being in there.
Mm-hmm. He was handled, y'all.
What's up, House of X?
He was
What's
handled.
up?
Mm-hmm.
We talking
I mean,
about that slap. That slap heard across the TV waves tonight. We'll slap the pay side of Chris Rock.
Ooh-wee. The
I
blogs
thought
are
I was
gonna
gonna
be
see
going
blood,
crazy.
y'all. That
Yeah,
slap was so hard.
that
I said,
Coco, that
damn, is he
energy
gonna
so
bleed?
people would cut up and clown in front of other people, in front of an audience. But when you get them by themselves, oh, I didn't. What you say? Oh, I didn't know.
I mean,
No, no, no. Keep that same energy. You know why he didn't laugh? When he laughed it off after he was stunned, I'm telling y'all, I thought the TV was frozen. Y'all see how he was like a deer caught in headlight, just like,
Like
wow.
what in the world? What was
What's
that?
up, East Dad?
What was that? Lord, good. This slept good. I gotta watch
Not
this.
Roger rerun. Yeah, y'all, that didn't make my night, but I said, let me hurry up and cover this. We gonna bring this back up in the morning, y'all.
We gonna have to change our coffee game to
Yeah, we gonna add it to our. I'm by the end. Chris Rock would have made a statement.
Oh yeah.
I
Right
have
now
some
he
more
just
info.
stunned. Right now he probably shame and embarrassed. But you know something, he probably make a statement. Will, I'm ready for you. You know he gonna come with a comeback to make himself feel good. But honey, you done got slapped. Everybody done saw this slap. You stood there and did nothing, smiled it off. But y'all, that's slap of the century.
People lacing stuff at jokes when you gotta protect black. Exactly. All those dims in the eyes. You pick a black woman who's having personal issues, and you pick her to pick on. Out of
You
a
right.
room full of people, you pick somebody sitting there minding their own business to pick
hmm
on. Black
Exactly.
women are the most disrespected women on the planet. Do y'all hear me? The most
Yeah.
disrespected. I was on YouTube a while ago just surfing. I ran across a video in this little diner. The lady, it was, you know how you get bad customer service and you get your food and you don't want, you ask for your money back and all that type of
Uh-huh.
stuff.
hmm
They wouldn't give her money back. She didn't touch the food. They didn't want to give her money back. So they called the police. They quick to call the police on a person of color. So the police came and told her she couldn't get her money back and she had to go. That's a civil matter or whatever. She said, but I didn't even touch the food. And I don't know how it ended up with them putting her in handcuffs. They had her on the ground. Her shirt ended up coming up. Her bra ended up coming up. They
Oh
touched
wow.
it on the ground, and she just all exposed. And they was like, "Cover her up, pull her shirt down." And the police just, I mean, just totally disrespected, totally. In another case, a warrant, and they just, it was a no knock warrant, so they just went on in, and the lady, a social worker, was in there taking a shower, and a house full of police, they wouldn't even respect her enough to let her put on some clothes. They put in handcuffs,
I saw
naked,
that.
totally
hmm
naked, trying to interview her naked. And I'm like,
I saw
black
that.
women are so disrespected. There's no amount. She
hmm
won the case she sued him in one. There is no amount of money that can, cover that embarrassment. None. And
Exactly.
they were in the
Exactly.
wrong apartment anyway.
Mm. Mm.
Exactly.
Just
Oh wow.
crazy.
Exactly. Mm.
Yeah, he slapped him. House they slapped the taste out. I'm telling you, I felt that slap.
It's all over social media. I gotta do is go on YouTube.
He said he ain't have to do Chris Rock like that.
That was a historic slap. That was the slap of the century. It can't get no
Yeah.
better.
Will
Mm.
Smith still. Oh, don't talk about.
If folks gonna start making jokes, I'm gonna do the Will Smith slap on you. I'm gonna do the Chris Rock slap on you.
Oh,
Don't make
Coco
me go
said
Will
I will
Smith.
unfriend a person quick for disrespecting me in front of an audience. If you're my friend, you let me know what your issue is 101. That's right. If you got a
Exactly.
problem with me, don't make posts. Don't go live and send these little messages. Everybody may not know who you talking about, but per our
Mm-hmm.
conversations, we know you talking about me.
Uh-huh.
Everybody else just don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So if you got a problem with me, let's talk. Let's get together and
Exactly.
talk and work it out and see if something is a miscommunication or something. You don't get on any social media and try to send me little messages. You call names. Who you talking about?
Exactly. Exactly. Miss Taylor, I'm finna hop down and come back on my channel. I got my
Okay.
phone. All right.
East Dad. True fact, black women are disrespected too much, but she played herself too with her entanglement. Listen, uh, that's still part what they put it out there. They put it out there for everybody to talk about. She made entanglement a word. Do you hear me? She made
Yeah,
that
she
word so
did.
popular.
Yes, she did.
He said he don't want to hear nothing. He was wrong for that. You entitled to your opinion, East Dad. I said Chris Rock deserved that. Jada got a whole husband. If Jada and Will, if that's what they like in their marriage, those different entanglements, if they cool with it, I'm on the outside. I don't care. Let them have at it, you know. But for Chris Rock to disrespect her, that's the part I'm talking about on national TV. And she's sitting there looking like she about to cry. You see how quick those feelings transferred?
Please,
Very quickly. Very quickly.
please, yeah.
Lex Ice, you got to do something about your phone being charged and things like
Girl,
that now.
I was not ready for the slapper of the century now. I had
You
gone live.
you
I had
bouncing back
gone
and forth.
live and I was getting ready to go to bed, girl, and I saw the slap of the century, y'all. I saw the Will Smith slap. Don't make me go Will Smith on you. That's gonna be the new brand. Don't make me go Will Smith on you.
Oh yeah, that's gonna trend. Don't make me do a pull a Will Smith.
Trademark it. Lexus Ice ASMR.
All right, I'm a Will Smith. You now gone now.
One of them slaps she didn't see coming.
Oh my
You know, I
Brace
god.
wonder what was
yourself.
on his mind when he saw Chris, when he saw Will Walker. He said, "What
No,
did
I
he
don't know.
do?" I know he didn't think he was gonna do that. You all see, I think it was a BET Awards or the Hip Hop Awards where was that Cedric the Entertainer up there telling jokes, and then the guy from Comic View, what is the name? Earthquake got up and no, that was Brown. That was Brown telling jokes about the guy. You know, he used to be real heavy set and he lost a whole lot of weight and got married.
I don't
It
know.
started on Comic View, and he was sitting down, he was telling jokes on him. He walked all the way to the front, and they were going back and forth, telling jokes on each other back and forth. Y'all know who I'm talking about? Brown, Mr. Brown from up there.
Yes. Hmm.
Uh-huh.
His name is not Earthquake. I'm trying to see who the guy was.
Was it Lavelle?
Yeah, it was
Yeah, yeah,
Lavelle.
yeah,
You know,
yeah, yeah.
Lavelle walked out the audience, and because Brown was dogging him back and forth, talking about he can't breathe. Y'all look at him back there.
I remember
Lavelle
that.
got out
Yeah.
of his seat and walked all the way on stage. They were going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. See,
Mm,
two men can go head up, but you don't take no punch at a woman like that. That's real weak when you take
Exactly.
a punch at a
Exactly.
woman like that.
mm. That was crazy. Like I literally, like, like Lexus said, right about to go to sleep. My son ran in here, was like, "Mom, Will
Mm-hmm.
Smith just punched Chris Rock," and I was like, "What are you talking about?" And he showed me the video, and I was like, "Wait a minute!" And my sister is deaf, so she was watching the awards because she was looking at the awards for Coda, the movie about deaf people and the kids raised by deaf people, and so she thought it was a joke. She literally thought it was like a skit or something.
Yeah.
So when we ran out there and rewound the TV because I wanted to see it fully, like on the TV, and I could read lips because of my sister. And when I saw his lips, and I said, "Oh, he is mad, mad,"
Mm-hmm.
like,
Yes.
and I
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, he
Let me.
dropping f bombs." I was like, "Okay, oh,
Yeah. Let me paint y'all a picture real quick. Okay, y'all know the backstory with Jada's hair and everything.
yeah,
After Chris made that joke and Jada sitting there about to cry and inside, may have shed a few tears. They didn't show it, but you can see the expression on her face. Her whole mood changed because she was just laughing at that joke. Okay, you know the joke he was telling about the husband and wife winning an award. So let's say Will didn't do anything and Jada's sitting there feeling a certain way and Will knows how she feels about her hair. If Will did nothing to defend her, could he have gone home in peace that night? Don't you think that would have been a topic
No,
at
he,
home
he
when they
couldn't
got
have.
home that night
Exactly.
about him not
Exactly.
defending her at all?
mm,
Exactly. Yeah, that would have been a
yeah,
discussion because we as women, we feel men are our protectors, and they
Yeah.
come to our rescue. Yeah.
Eastside said Jamie Foxx should have let Tom Cruise cure her. What movie? What movie is that? Coco said, for me personally, is that there are some things that you just don't joke about. Some stuff isn't funny. Trying to show out in front of an audience just to get a joke off, that ain't right. That's what happened when you try to show
Uh
out
huh.
in front of people. You get dealt with in front of those same people.
Uh huh. Yep.
That's just like your child. You try to be all politically correct. Your child show out in the grocery store. I'm gonna get you when we get home. I'm gonna get you when we get home. Okay, now you handle them right there. Cause they
And
know they
that's
got
what
about
Will
30 minutes
did.
before they get home. They gonna go and show on now. No, both of us gonna be embarrassed. You done embarrass me, so I'm in turn embarrassed you. Both of us just two embarrassed people.
Exactly. You know,
Annabelle.
Will didn't wait till the show was over. Annabelle, like, okay, Annabelle.
I can't believe Annabelle don't know what's going on. I can't believe she ain't got the phone. So on the Oscars tonight, Annabelle, Chris Rock was telling a distasteful joke about Jada's hair. He told, in long story short, he told her, her hair is bald right now. He told her, "See you in part two, G.I. Jane." Will got him slapped the taste out his mouth on live TV.
Live TV.
Chris Rock
All the
was
way live.
stunned.
Yeah. And the fact that he was able to try to compose himself
He
enough
tried,
to
Mhm.
continue
but I ain't
was
let him live it down. I was still. I'm like, what in the world?
he was stunned. But if you hear the unmuted version, he
Hmm.
was like he said it was just a joke, and that's when he was like, keep my wife's name
Oh, okay.
out my mouth.
Exactly.
He was
Cause
like
see,
it
Exactly.
all
was
jokes ain't funny though. All jokes, they're funny
Uh-uh.
to other people, but if you are at the pit of the joke, it's not funny to you, especially if it's
hmm
something personal, a struggle, something you struggle with, and that was a struggle for her. That wasn't funny to her. It was
mm
not funny.
mm.
It was hurtful. He may not have meant it for harm, but it caused harm.
Yeah, it calls. Yeah, you're right. You're
That's
right.
He
Uh-huh.
said, "So what a grown ass had tears. She should have." Oh my God, August. I mean, East Dad.
his dad is going
East
in.
Dad
He's
is cutting
so
up.
funny.
He
Oh
is
my
cutting
god.
up. Oh my God.
He's dead.
You
You are
know,
cracking me up.
I just still feel that slap was warranted. He deserved that. He deserved that slap. And I'm gonna tell you, he didn't give it to him enough. He should have punched him and knocked him cold turkey out. That's what he should have done.
I'm
He was
surprised
light
he
with it.
didn't.
He just did enough to get his attention.
Hmm. He had to give him some do right. He gave him some do
Gave
right.
because Chris was done. He didn't know. He was like, "Did this just happen? Well, am I supposed to keep going? Or I know this end didn't
he
just now."
he kind of looked out to the side like, what's next? What I supposed to
Yeah,
do?
he thought somebody was gonna come out or go to commercial or something. I guess.
Oh,
No,
they
they let
didn't.
you stand out there and look real crazy. You told that joke. Stand out there in your truth and get dealt with.
Don't pay for it. And what's
Don't.
that
That's a
saying?
P.
It's a saying. Don't write no. Don't let your mouth write a check your butt can't cash. Ain't that
That
the
ain't.
saying?
That ain't. They don't
Yeah.
say but we'll take but
Yeah.
Yeah.
tonight. That's a true example of he wrote a check and he couldn't pay for it. He
Mm-mm.
couldn't cash it in.
Now I'm sure Chris Rock gonna sue Will and all this stuff.
If
They gonna press
I would
charges
be
on him.
surprised he would if
Do
he
you know how
didn't.
much Will and Jada are worth network? They ain't worried about no lawsuit. If he do it, that'll make him like a I was about to say a punk, but that'll make him. But punk can mean anything now. It can mean weak. That's the term I'm using as like he's weak. That'll make Chris Rock look real weak because I'm sure other men would say you was wrong for making a joke about that man's wife.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
I
Just
want
Yeah.
let
to
it go.
I want to
Just
see
let it
what
go.
happened behind the stage when Will was back there, up there crying.
Well, on the
And
side, when they went to commercial, Denzel Washington and Tyler Perry pulled Will to the side.
They probably said, "Man,
They pulled him to the side.
they probably said,
no,
man,
I'm
you should
talking
wait,
about
but
when
you
he
have
won
to."
his award. I'm talking about when he
Oh, I don't know, and I'm sure Chris Rock probably gonna make a statement.
That Will
Firing
gonna
back at
run back
Will,
and
but he
say,
didn't do nothing then. So
"Yeah, no,
please.
yeah, doing that in public, he can be charged. Will ain't worried about that. When you do simple assault somebody, you know what the penalty is for that. Yeah,
Mhm.
we know exactly. Sometimes you don't
simple assault, pay
look
your
like I
fine,
used to
but you
tell
still
my
gotta
family.
whoop him.
Listen, like I used to tell my family back in the day before I had Brandon, and it was just me. I'm about to go do this. Get my bond money together because I'm gonna call you. Y'all get my bond. Then I used to tell Lex,
Oh, you
y'all
said,
better
look,
get
I
your
got my
bond money
bond money.
together.
It's in my purse.
Sometimes you have to handle people. You do
Hmm.
not. Don't never resort to violence. But sometimes when you have been all politically correct, you turn the other cheek. Okay, you turn the other cheek again, and then the person you have to make an example. You have get them a wake up call because some people are just bullies like that. You have to meet them where they at sometimes. And tonight Will Smith met Chris Rock right there on that stage when he told him the joke.
Exactly. Exactly.
That same mouth he told that joke out of, he slapped him and slapped him tasteless. He deserved it.
Speechless, girl. Chris didn't know
Yeah,
what
he
to
was
do.
taste out of him first because he didn't know he. I'm telling you, I thought my screen was frozen. I was like, no, he just don't know what he don't know what to say, what to do. He thought somebody would come and rescue him, but you wrote that check your own self.
Exactly. And I hope he wasn't reading no joke somebody had wrote for him, because if he was,
That
Coco
was off
said
the dome.
she don't think Chris gonna sue. She think he just gonna apologize to try to make another joke out of it and keep it moving. But honey, we gonna drag you, Chris Rock, till we can't drag
that's
you
the
no
Chris
more.
Rock slap.
We gonna drag you, Chris Rock. What's up, Rambling Plus? More with Coleman. What's up? Hey, everybody. Chris Rock should have knocked the parents just to understand. He's dead. You want to come on? You want to come on the panel and tell us why you hate Will
Please,
Smith? Come on up on the
please.
panel and tell us, like the Bible says, you got to out against somebody. What you got to get? What Will do to you? He was defending his wife. What did Will do
Please.
to you?
East Dad, please
What's up,
come on the
Tower
panel.
family? He's dead. What did Will do to you? You still mad at him for that shirt he wore and get jiggy with it? Huh? We forgave him for that. We forgave him for that. You didn't get the memo?
Lord, I bet Chris shame y'all. Y'all know Chris
Yeah,
Rock
he's
shame.
shame. He
He's
is embarrassed.
shame.
Listen, I was embarrassed for him. I was embarrassed, but he deserved that slap. He deserved it. Now, what he should have done, my reflex, and you know, I work in healthcare in the state, I always tell you, they give you, you can't do elderly abuse or nothing like that, but they give you one shot for reflex. Because somebody hit you, it's your reflex to smack back or hit back. That's your body's
Yeah.
reflect your function. So they'll
Mm-hmm.
tell you if somebody come out of nowhere and hit you and you hit back one time, they're not gonna charge in Mississippi. They're not gonna charge you for that because that's your reflex kicking in. That's a bodily
Mm-hmm.
function. You don't have no control over that first hit. Anything after that first hit, you going to jail. And I'm
Yeah.
telling you, going to jail.
Now you
So
know something.
that
Chris Rock,
reflex hit, Chris should have automatically had that reflex. He
and it
jabbed
would
him
have been a
right. He
brawl on that
jabbed him in
stage.
the right. Huh?
It would have been a brawl on that stage because Will was ready.
Yeah, he
And
was.
if Chris
I'm
would have hit
telling you.
back, they would have shut the show down.
Of
They
course, they was
would have
looking
shut
at
it
the
down.
up there fight. Can't invite them nowhere.
You can say that again. What you gonna say?
Girl, I'm telling you, you know that's what they say. He said, I don't hate Will Smith. That's my brother, but he wrong, fam. You entitled to that opinion. I think he was well within his place. Come on, boo. Okay, come on.
Jamie Lynn.
Huh?
I said, late Jamie Lynn talk.
But
I don't
he
know what's
had
wrong
all
with him.
right to defend his wife.
Yeah,
He
he
had
was
all
well within
right.
his right.
Yeah. His wife was sitting there. She came for a good show, came to enjoy herself, and got
And got his
embarrassed.
hurt, yeah. And,
Mm-hmm.
and in return, he got his hurt too. Coco said, "I do think this would change." Yeah, of course. Yeah, it'll change security. Chris was looking for security then.
Sure
He
was.
was. He was looking. Go back and look. He was looking for some help. He really was.
But you know what? I forgot that my mom was telling me, I think it was the Golden Globes or the SAG Awards that Will had got dragged for because he didn't kiss Jada at the award show when he won an award, and he got dragged for that already. So I think he was already on edge
Mm.
because he had already been dragged for not kissing her and acknowledging her. And I think he like kissed the co-star, but he didn't kiss the
Oh
wife.
wow.
And then I want to say it was on the SAG, or it was either SAG or Golden Globes. But either way, he already been getting dragged. So I guess he was like, "This is it. I'm tired of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of y'all. This ain't a
Mm.
joke."
And
This is,
then they've been talking about that red table talk done brought shined a lot of light on their infidelities and that
Uh-huh.
he did with the other day. What was that? Who he interviewed with? Oh my God, my mind went totally blank. You know, Snoop Dogg called her a B, Gail.
Oh
And
yeah.
Gail said, "You all
Yeah,
have been upfront about your infidelity." He stopped. He said, "There have been no infidelity in our marriage." He stopped it right there.
yeah, yeah.
He
Because
said,
they got an open marriage.
"Now that was a display of our hatred of us, regardless of the comment." I disagree. You entitled to that, East Dad. We ain't gonna fall out in fist fight. He needs to defend that D in his A. Oh my God, East Dad. East Dad is cutting up. Oh, Annabelle said, "Will slap and drop you. He done did it before. This ain't new." Jamie Lynn, give me that. And she shaking her head. She got a cup, turn it over, shaking it in the floor. Then I said, "Bring it to Anybody want a toddler?"
Yes, bring it over here.
And she's not even in terrible twos yet.
Bring her on over here. We'll spoil her rotten.
I'll pack her things. I,
You ain't
mm,
giving that baby up. Stop playing.
no, she coming for a couple of weeks. I ain't gonna give her away
Okay.
just for a little while.
Okay. She'll have a time of her life. She'll run my dog
Uh,
ragged.
you can. I bring her right on. Eastad said we still ain't hear an explanation for what? For the slap? See, you got to come on the panel. Come on the panel and let's talk. Oh, Smitty, fool. Don't do that. Do y'all see? Will just slapped the man. See, the thing about it was he knew about the entanglement, so he didn't get upset. That's what they do. That's what they do.
Also, Chris Rock was a part of the entanglement.
No, they read Smith for comment. He said Will then slapped that man who effed his wife. He talking about
Oh,
August.
oh, okay, okay.
Period. He didn't.
No, because he knew about it. Will had somebody on the side too.
Yeah, that's what the topic should be tomorrow. These open marriages. Okay, let's talk about
Oh my
that
good.
tomorrow.
Oh, we had a hot topic, but this is hot off the press right
It
here.
sure is.
This
My
is hot
God.
off the press. Now
Listen.
look at East Dad, y'all. Now Jada let that old man beat for money. She was trying to send her brother to college, East Dad.
Oh,
She was trying to send him to college. Do you know what I had to do for that money with that one picking finger sticking out? Trying to
uh-huh.
send him to college.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. Drop the link, Tangent, so he can come up on this panel. Easton, you is bugging tonight. It is
Yeah,
too
ain't he
funny.
bug? East Dad, come on up. Come on up, East Dad. Let me drop
Please,
the link again. East Dad, come on up to the panel.
please come on
Don't
the
be
panel.
scared.
We're
We
not
ain't gonna,
gonna
we
hurt
ain't
you.
gonna drag you. We gonna let you talk because you cut up. What Annabelle said, this is spice. Oh, it is, and it's hot off the press. What time I was calling looking for the Oscars, and I said, what channel? What time did it come on to go off? And the person who called me said, I think it's gone off already.
Child, that thing just went off a few minutes ago.
Oh wow, I missed it. I missed it because I don't even watch. Depending on if I know who's gonna be there and things like that, I'll watch. But if I don't, if I ain't rooting somebody, I'm not gonna waste my time watching because I already know how it's gonna go.
And
Mm-hmm.
Beyonce performing, I ain't know a lot of stuff that was going on. So yeah,
That's just like back in the day with MTV on Saturday mornings. In order when you got ready to watch your favorite video, you had to sit there and watch 20 videos before the one that you really like came on.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
And that be the only one. So it's just like that for the Oscars for me.
Well, real done made a record, child. It ain't no another Oscar be like that no more. Nobody slapped nobody. Embarrassing, but
Yeah, like Coco
yeah,
has said,
got to do right.
security gonna be tight. They're gonna have guards on the stage.
Real maybe banned it from going to you. You
He
know
may
when
be.
Kanye does stuff like that,
He
Kanye
may
went up
be.
on there. They had
Oh
started
yeah.
banning Kanye from the music awards for a minute. So Will
Mm-hmm.
may get banned from it.
Mm-hmm. He said, I'm playing and I ain't scared. It's just late here in New Jersey, so I'm gonna just type. We get you, but we know you ain't scared because we ain't scared over here either. We just having fun. We just having. I'm enjoying y'all. Really,
Please,
I
late
am
And then
night
enjoying.
y'all have to
conversations.
realize when Will started crying, so his feelings kind of jumped
He
in.
started crying when.
When he accepted his award later on, he started crying.
Yeah, he did. Listen. What he did and moved on.
And he
Just
thought about it.
don't talk about his wife. Don't say, look, they going the next time Jada name come up in something, y'all better Will to come slap you. Will ain't around
You
this.
accept it.
Oh Lord. Oh my goodness.
Coco said, I'm curious to hear more takes on it. I respect others' viewpoints, but I stand by the fact that all jokes aren't worth disrespecting person. I agree. I think he deserved that slap. You don't, especially our women, because like I said, our women are the most disrespected women of all time. It goes way hundreds of years ago. We are the most disrespected women. And her husband could not sit there and be a
Hmm.
man for her and didn't do nothing, and she felt broken at that moment from
Exactly. You're right.
another man. He couldn't have gone home with me. I would
He
have dogged
couldn't.
him so bad and
Exactly.
talked about his manhood so bad, you
Uh-huh.
know. So he was
Hmm.
well within his right. He,
Yep.
he really did it classy. He was classy with that slap because he could have punched him and skull drug him. So I think he did a good job of slap. He did a good job.
Wow. There was,
Okay,
he was obligated to do that. You
Will
know,
East Dad said Will is a pussy to me. I
but you
bet when
know
they go
something.
home, he feels so empowered. When he go home, they gonna knock up some headboards tonight. It's gonna be different because he protected his wife. He shielded his wife, and she gonna show him how grateful she is tonight for taking up and standing his ground.
That's
Child,
right.
please. She was
That's right.
probably like, Will, you didn't have to go that far.
No, she
Well, no,
enjoyed
her
that
feelings
slap.
was hurt.
Yeah, she
Her
told me
feelings
right.
was. She was
Y'all go back
embarrassed.
and look. Here go another.
She was embarrassed.
Yeah.
Mm.
Let me see. Let me go back up. His dad said he could have handled it differently. Yeah, he could have handled it differently. Instead of slapping the piss out of him, he could have punched him. Yeah, he could have
Uh-huh.
handled it differently.
Knock the teeth out.
He could have lockjawed him.
Black in his eye.
Yeah. He said she could talk about his manhood anyway. She missed. Oh, I mean, it's his manhood, not his organ, not his that manhood. I mean, as far as being a protector or
Uh-huh.
shielding her or coming to her defense, manhood in that aspect.
Mm-hmm.
And what made Chris so comfortable to use that joke? He wouldn't have put. Oh no, he wouldn't have pulled a joke like that. BT would see. You know what? At the BT award, that's where he would have got punched and skull drug at right there.
Oh yeah, it would have. She would have
He
shot it
could have
down
gave him a
there.
classic slap. He probably told him, brace
Uh-huh.
yourself. I'm finna slap the S out you now. He told him to brace himself. He slapped. That was a classic slap. Y'all know that
Cause
was.
now,
They were at the Oscars with them tucks on, and he gave him a classic slap.
cause now at the
Well
BET
done.
Award, the entourage and I would have been fighting. You know,
You
all
know what the
security
fight?
would have been
They would have
fighting,
started playing. They would start playing Tear the Club Up.
and all of them fighting. Security, entourage fighting, cause everybody was
They
fighting.
would start playing Tear the Club Up. I'm telling you.
Whew. Who
You
y'all
know, he got.
funny.
That just made me think of something. He was too comfortable. There ain't gonna be no repercussions or nothing. But next time I think he'll be more careful. Not only him, other comedians who feel that they can get up there on that podium and just look out in the crowd and laugh and talk about people. Y'all know
And
what?
mhm.
What's his name? He had a TV show. He was with the Kings of Comedy. He came
I
to
know
Memphis.
exactly who you're talking about, but
He
I'm not gonna
came
call
to
his name.
no, call his
Uh,
name. I can't think of if his name comes to me. He got dreads now. He said he only had a GED. He had a TV show. What's his name? What's
DL
up,
Hughley.
Brandon?
yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
DL
Johnny got
Hughley.
his name
Okay.
DL
I
Hughley.
never I never liked DL Hughley. Never
because
liked him
exactly.
because he go into the audience and people paid their money to come see you and you drag them. I don't like this. Some jokes are funny and light, but he go beyond that. And he went into
Uh-huh.
Greenville, Mississippi to a
And there
Harlow's
you go.
Casino. And when they come to Harlow's Casino, they washed up anyway. Those has-beens whenever they come to Harlow. So for him to book a gig at Harlow's, he's washed up. So the administrator at the time, he got tickets for all the department heads to go to the comedy show, out to eat into the comedy show. And when I found out it was there, I said, I'm not going because he a comedian, he drag people, and I drag people too, but I get mad and want to fight. So I said, I'm not going. And a lot of more people said they weren't going either. So I don't, you have to be more aware of what you say about people. Because everybody, you got some people don't care, and will come up there like Will did and handle you. So these comedians better watch what they say going forward.
Exactly. You're exactly right. And that's why the same show you was talking about, when I saw who was gonna be there, I'm like, no, because you got people that pay their money and thinking they're going to have a good time,
Yeah,
and you haven't took the time to write your jokes. You there, and your jokes coming from people out of the audience talking about them. So I ain't
yeah,
got
that
time
means
for
you
it. I'm
ain't
not gonna
a
waste
true
my money to get
comedian.
offended.
That's all you got to talk about the people in the audience. You
Exactly. I'm
ain't
not
a true
wasting my
comedian.
money to get offended. Exactly.
Uh, Coco said she hoped they don't blackball him. That's what I said. Like his endorsements and stuff like that, his sponsorship. I
Oh
hope
yeah,
they
I'm
don't pull
sure.
away.
I'm sure they're gonna pull out. I'm sure tomorrow we'll be hearing about this person has pulled Will Smith. That they not endorsing him no more. You already know that's gonna happen.
Easton said I would have effed up Will, sue me, and I ain't got no money. Oh my God, Easton, you just a straight up comedian. You a comedian. You should have been on the stage with Chris Rock tonight.
And I
Okay,
look, I think you're ready to redo Fresh Prince of Bel Air
I
when they
think
get
they
ready to
already
redo.
did it. Then I
They
don't
already
know if
did.
they haven't started production or they're
Well,
shut down like they
yeah,
did
oh yeah,
Roseanne.
if it's
They
short,
shut
they're gonna shut it
Roseanne.
down.
They shut
Uh-huh.
Roseanne down
Yeah.
and left her part out. They wrote her part out.
Mm-hmm.
No, but I thought Will Smith wasn't in the new Bel Air. It's
Oh,
it's
I
to-
don't know.
it's totally different from the comedy. It's a drama this time. All
Oh
the
yeah, I know which one you're talking about, but I thought they was gonna do like a reboot of the original show.
No, it's
oh
different
I
characters and everything. It's like a little miniseries or something. Santusas Campos Rodriguez. I hope I pronounced your name right. Wow, Will and Jada had a relationship and entanglement. So to see what's standing for his last few minutes. Yeah, I'm with you. I totally agree. Everybody think of entanglement like they cheated on each other. They have an open marriage. So is it cheating when you have an open marriage and you get permission to be with a person?
Your
I
phone going now. I don't know.
I
I
don't think it's cheating. I don't think it's cheating if y'all have an arrangement like that.
Yeah,
But I think where it got twisted up is when he got embarrassed that people heard about his lifestyle that you live in. But that's the thing. How you embarrassed, then that's the lifestyle you chose to live.
they've been swinging for years. They have been swinging. I have always heard stories of them being swingers for years.
And that's the thing. How you gonna get mad because she puts or well August put it out there, but
Yeah,
like, how you gonna get mad because he outed y'all on the crazy stuff y'all be doing behind the scenes, and y'all had to admit it for the first time ever? Like,
yeah.
don't
That's the first time they admitted. But we all the streets be talking. We know what y'all was doing. We
yeah.
already know.
But the thing about for that part of it, like, if that's the lifestyle you chose, okay, you chose that lifestyle. So why are you embarrassed about it?
Because people know he don't want nobody to know and judge him.
Okay, well, you
Somebody
shouldn't have
flip
chose
the light
that
switch
lifestyle.
on. You know
Please.
what? You know what my daddy told us along, and my daddy told he really taught us, honey. My dad always told us, "Don't be if you do something, don't be ashamed to own up to it and say you did it. Stand up for what if you did something. Don't be ashamed. Don't be
Stand in
ashamed
it.
to say you did it. Why
Exactly.
did you do it? If you embarrassed to do it, you embarrassed for somebody to call you out.
Stand
Don't do
in it.
it if you embarrassed of it.
Exactly. Exactly. Stand in it.
Don't be ashamed now.
I know that's right.
You like these men go out and cheat and they pick women that got nothing to lose. Keep your mouth shut. Pick somebody who got just as much to lose and be embarrassed as you. You go pick somebody ain't got nobody but them, and that'll be credit for them when you looking like a fool. You pick somebody who got just as much a reputation, reputation as you and got much to lose, just like you, and then ain't nobody gonna tell it.
Mm, mm, mm. Absolutely insane.
It's
Listen,
crazy. It is so crazy. But Chris Rock, I'm sure he had to get him an icy hot, or they probably had something waiting on him backstage for that dog. That was a that dog. That
He
step
probably
was
done
off.
put the statement out saying, "Meet me on the side of the road." I guess.
Mm. He
Meet me
got
on the sycamore tree.
if he ain't never got slapped before in his like his, I bet his mom ain't never slapped him like that. That that's a true statement or a true picture. Somebody slapped the taste out of your mouth.
And
He wasn't
everybody
even
said,
expecting. He wasn't expecting it at all.
he sure wouldn't. He sure wouldn't. My
and
thing
Will
is,
walked away gracefully, y'all. He slapped
He
him and
he
walked away.
did. And when he sat down and looked, okay, next is to keep my wife's name out your effing mouth.
But
He
it
did.
was a joke.
Y'all, Jamie Lynn getting fussed at. Oh my God. It's 11:18. Y'all, we'll see y'all in the morning for coffee and donuts at 6 a.m. Central Standard Time. We're going to finish our discussion. And by then, I would have done some more research and got some feedback
The
from
most
people. See
statements
who
that came
said
out by
what.
the end, girl. Yep. Yep.
I have some points and some other people what they said later on. They're going to be talking all night and replaying. Okay, y'all, that's it, y'all. I just had to come and Jay, he ran Jamie to me. Well, anyway, y'all, I always tell y'all it's real life. We got a Tyler, it's real life. I can't camouflage her because she lives there. So I don't hear anything over here. But I try to camouflage as much as I can, okay?
it's all good. We understand
And she's
completely.
supposed to be asleep. Okay, y'all. We'll talk about this. We'll finish this topic in the morning.
See
Y'all make
you
sure
in the
y'all get y'all
morning.
coffee and donuts. Good night, everybody.
Good night.